his story. Started his career at Alabama, benched in the national title game, right? Finished at Oklahoma, had a great season there. And the Eagles took him in the second round when they had Carson Wentz. Played a little bit at the end of his first year. His first year starting last year goes to the playoffs. And then this year he's got him in the Super Bowl. And the crazy thing is he's gotten better each year, really by leaps and bounds.
On screen.
Here he's got the Eagles up 7 early in this second quarter.
I'm going a little bit paranoid. I'm probably on my meds.
I just think that the Jalen Hurts story just needs to continue to be told.
I guess Saturday isn't for the game.
Kids across this country can learn just from dealing with adversity.
Like, I'm gonna be like a nutcase.
How many people out there
Like a lunatic.
being benched in a national championship game,
or insane.
3 years later find themselves in the Super Bowl. That's not a lesson in how to overcome adversity from sport. I'm not sure what is.
Let's watch the game.
So it'll be a third down and long.
Yeah, pretty creative play there. You'll see Goddard had a tough time kind of holding on to this one. Takes the hit. You saw the pressure. You mentioned it. McDuffie came off the slot. It was actually an inside screen. The offensive linemen all ran down the field to serve as lead blockers.
This one is 7 to 14 equals 14. Chiefs for 7. I'm in Poodle now.
First down, Zach Pascal. What a move by Hurts to get it done there for a gain of 9.
Yeah, you have to rush Jalen Hurts.
I'm in sense right now.
You're unblocked.
Intense.
Contained player. Frank Clark, just stay outside and secure the
I got a low
pocket.
seat.
You see Zach Pascal runs through contact. Anytime you
I got
pressure,
a
you don't get to the quarterback.
person that
There's
is
tons of
short.
holes in the defense. There's a ton of places to go with the ball.
I'm kind of like an ounce.
Dialed up pressure, and Jalen Hurts just works some magic.
Zach Pascal only had 15 catches all year long. Just get the play off here. Give it off to Gainwell. Pressure in the backfield. Scurries out of it now. Across midfield into Chiefs territory. Boy, it looked like there was nothing there. They got around Leo Chanel. Pick up 9 yards.
What's that faggot?
I think those of you watching that don't maybe watch football every week, good to tell you that the Eagles and Chiefs, 2 of the best in the league, but probably Philadelphia this year, the best offensive line in football.
Absolutely. You've heard a lot about Jason Kelce, the center of the Eagles. You've heard a lot about his story. You see his brother already score a touchdown for the Chiefs. But Lane Johnson, the right tackle.
And Quish.
Quinn. See if Gainwell picked it up.
Yeah, just finished up the offensive line. Lane Johnson, the right tackle.
I hope they swallow him. Smash him.
We've seen a lot of guys,
Flush
especially
him.
in the painted areas where the
Like swapping like a fly. Swatting on a fly. Hope.
And it looks like it is going to be on Philadelphia. Number 56, offense, 5-yard penalty, third down. So it's on Isaac Seumalo, the right guard. I'll move him back.
Yeah, you can see the entire defensive line stood up. They're fortunate they got the call. I mean, he clearly moved, but I thought that ball was going to end up being snapped. Nice job there by the officials seeing that twitch. You have to imagine right now, this is something we talked to Steve Spagnuolo, the defensive coordinator of the Chiefs. They're going to treat this as 4 down. They're going to say, all right, we have 2 downs here at midfield to pick up this first. You can't necessarily treat this as a third down defensive ball.
Nolan. Ooh, damn. He saw a touchdown. He answered a play, and he saw a touchdown. That's what I wanted. Insanity.
Nick Sirianni, he stresses it's all
I'm
about
sorry
the
if
ball.
I said right now.
Almost
It's
impossible
pretty
to
good.
beat if they protect the ball.
I'm sorry.
You'll see there Nick Bolton, number 32. He gets the strip, the
I'm
fumble
in.
recovery, and the
Damn,
touchdown.
can't sell my boots right now.
Jalen Hurts just having a hard time putting that ball away, and
Come
got
on,
some
kick.
action.
Kicker.
Just lost to Nick Bolton. What a year he's had. An extra point is up and good. Bolton had
It's a tie game now.
touchdown,
14
86 yards
Chiefs,
in the regular
14
season
Eagles.
last year. This one, though, in the Super Bowl. And Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce fired up. Hurts just dropped it. Tie game. You want me to do it. And the Nick Bolton, the Super Bowl moment. 36-yard fumble return for a score.
I'm in that fumble sense. I'm waiting right now.
Kevin, one of the things we hear so often about Jalen Hurts is his consistency, how he keeps his composure and calm regardless of situation. Here you see him going up and down, talking to each member of the offensive line, saying that was my fault, that was my bad play, and his ability to flush it out of his memory. That's one element of his leadership. We'll have to see it here after that turnover, which resulted in points, but you don't see this player get flustered very often. It's something we've seen throughout his college career as well. He's a really strong example in composure.
Well, we'll see how it reacts to the Eagles' first turnover of this postseason. Still going for a first down, but Bolton chased him down. Who else?
Yeah, I just love this by Shane Steichen, the offensive coordinator. How do you make a bounce back? You heard? You just run a little quarterback counter. This is a designed run. They pull Jason Kelce. That's an offensive coordinator saying, we believe in you. You made a mistake. We're moving forward. You put the next ball in his hands. See offensive coordinator Shane Steichen of the Eagles. I like that move.
Interest in him, he can be a head coach
Oh,
after this game.
the twin. And me.
The Hurts picking up from the
Erica.
first and 10.
Oh, one me right now. The one could me. Like Homney. That's cool.
That was dangerous. Juan Thornhill, the safety there to knock it away.
Bitch.
But I guess you give your playmakers a shot, right?
Yeah, you can see this looks like he's going to run a corner, and then he takes it back on like a big post. Similar concept we saw Kelce run off the half roll.
Yeah, I'll take a fool.
Thought Juan Thornhill was going to come down with that. He threw that into double coverage. We've seen him do that twice now. One resulted in a long touchdown to A.J. Brown, and that one almost resulted in an
I got
interception.
serious issues on me. I don't know why.
Hurts gets it out to Boston Scott. One-on-one, good move, makes a man miss, and another, and Scott is near a first down, and I think he's got it. Wow.
Yeah, one of the challenges of playing this style is it's hard to tackle in space. The ball carriers, or in this case, the back out of the backfield in the receiving game, he just made Trent McDuffie and Nick Bolton just miss. Sets up this third and real short. Feels like we were just in this exact situation. Remember, before that fumble, they have a false start. They have to go back to 4th and 5 and an inch, and Jalen Hurts fumbles for the touchdown.
Yeah, Mike Brewer told us they use video assist to move it just short. So it's 3rd and 1. Go for the sneak, and they have it easily.
Well, nobody does it better. Just pad level. I mean, take a look at how far this Philadelphia offensive line
You got
pushes
Hoppies.
the defensive line,
You got
especially those
Wavy.
two interior defensive
You got
tackles,
Warren.
back off the ball.
And that's Chris Jones, 95, is an all-pro, one of the best in the league.
That's no easy feat.
First down. Hurts throws it out here, so gets it out of the game.
points.
He works his way down the spot at the 45. Going to pick up 4 yards.
Yeah, this is something we're going to keep our eye on. There's a lot of fans out there from opposing teams who think Lane Johnson is early. I think that's just really good. You know what they call that, Kevin? They call that having a center's mentality. The center can never be early, so you want to anticipate that count. And I know it looks to the naked eye like he's early, but I think it's clean.
I'm on hinge. I'm unconscious right now. Man, I'm unconscious in baseball.
Willie Gay read it well. And it'll bring on the 3rd down.
Well, we wanted to see what their plan was. They call this squeeze and scrape. So they're going to crash the defensive end. Carlos Dunlap, he takes the back. That's a pull read for Jalen Hurts, but Willie Gay, number 50, he's assigned to the quarterback. That's really good zone read defense by Kansas City.
Eagles have owned the ball. They're 4 of 6 on 3rd down today. They're 4th in the NFL in that category this year. 3rd and 7. Hurts on the give. And people may say, well, what are they doing? Because they're going to go for it on 4th.
Well, that's the consideration. No team runs the ball in those 3rd and medium situations more than Philadelphia, because in their mind, it's 2nd down. So now Steve Spagnuolo has to understand in those more traditional passing situations, I need to treat it as 2nd down for this very reason.
4th and 5. Four-man rush, quarterback run. Hurts using his legs, stays up and room to run. Jalen Hurts inside the 20. Boy, he almost got tripped up early, but a big gainer for Hurts and a 1st down.
Well, they came back to the quarterback draw. Watch Chris Jones. He gets so high in his pass rush, he takes an outside swim. That's the lane that gets created, and then we've seen Jalen Hurts do this all year. One of the most dynamic ball carriers. And that's the attitude. That's the aggressive nature of Nick Sirianni. You see him there signaling 1st down. They're going to keep the pedal down the entire game.
Hurts now 57 yards rushing and a touchdown.
I'm unstoppable.
Not much room in the middle. Well, we started this game talking about the quarterback injuries with Mahomes in the ankle and Hurts is the shoulder. So far, they look good.
Jalen Hurts uses his legs really well, both to extend plays as a passer, but also as a design runner. We saw the big bomb over the top, probably the best deep ball we've seen him throw. He's had some struggles completing those deep balls since the shoulder injury, but Jalen Hurts has looked as good as he has all season here on the biggest stage.
Second down, Smith with the Bronx gets one and then taken down inside the 10. So he's going to be short of a 1st down. About a 3rd down and 3. And Smith got picked up on that play.
Yeah, Willie Gay kind of beat the block there. Jason Kelce, the center, and kind of came down on his leg. This is a big area of emphasis coming into this game. Kansas City's defense all year has really struggled in the red zone. You'll see here, kind of lands on that left leg ankle, but they've got to force some field goals. This is an area that has been a bit of a challenge for them defensively.
3rd and 3. Scott. There's just nowhere to go. Played well. Chris Jones in the middle of that Kansas City front. And now, just how aggressive is Nick Sirianni?
Yeah, I don't even think he's considering it. That decision, you can always tell, KB, for the viewers at home, you can always tell the coach's intentions of whether or not it's a 4-down territory by what they call on 3rd down. And that run play there makes it clear Nick Sirianni had his mind made up.
Devontae Smith back in the game for the Eagles. And there's a penalty flag, and the cadence may have worked.
Yeah, that looks suspicious. That was not a 4th and 2.5 type formation, and being under center. They got him to jump.
Kakarati. I'm sure. I'm not swooping.
You see, they're lined up in the neutral zone, but then they also call number 91, Derek Noddy. He jumps on the hard count.
Quads.
They purposely go under center, KB, to make the defensive lineman that much closer to the quarterback. You see the jump right there? You see all the linemen pointing at him.
I'm jumping like a higher Kaya flight.
So it brings up 1st and goal from the 4. Miles Sanders in the game at tailback. Now Hurts on the key. Doesn't see him, and Jalen Hurts in for the touchdown.
Yeah, I'm shaking. I'm not tripping. I'm not
His
hyper.
second rushing touchdown today.
I'm not
Well, these
hyper.
quarterback
Fanning
runs
right now.
are giving him fits. Watch Nick Bone. He goes with
I'm
Miles
not.
Sanders
I'll
on
be
the short
hyper.
motion.
It's
There's nobody left.
Sanders.
Jason Kelsey
Like
kicks
a
him out
person.
when they bump and
Sorry.
he hits his head on the goalpost.
Extra point is up and good. So the Eagles ultra aggressive again. 12 plays, 75 yards. They go for it on 4th down twice, and it worked. So they retake the lead in Super Bowl 57.
My own. The game's so much. I'm not itchy right now. We cool right now. My arms are like paralyzed. Oh, wink, wink. Or shut up right now. My arms. Mine's overflatted. And it's swelling up. Stuff. Okay. The game's coming on here soon. Wait.
In Arizona, Super Bowl 57. Got an exciting first half. 21-14 Eagles on top of the Chiefs. 2:20 to go. Each team with all 3 timeouts. And the Eagles run game, specifically Jalen Hurts, starting to kind of take command a little. He's got 61 yards on the ground, 2 rushing touchdowns, and a long drive. So long, as a matter of fact, that Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense hasn't been on the field in 23 minutes. Aaron Andrews told us in the break that wasn't really warming up either. So we'll get back on the field now with 2:20 left in the half. You said a while ago when the Chiefs elected to go for the field goal and missed, how this aggressive coaching is going to come into play. Andy Reid chose field goal. Nick Sirianni has gone for it at 4th down all year.
And right now it's the difference in the game, and I think this is something we're going to have to monitor throughout, because so far Nick Sirianni's identity has stayed true. They are going to push the envelope every chance they get, and so far the one chance Andy Reid has had, he's elected for a field goal that they missed.
Plenty of time for Mahomes. With all 3 timeouts, get it to McKinnon on the screen. Good block. McKinnon patiently runs up to the 30.
Well,
Coming off the field, Chris Jones, the all-pro defensive tackle, very angry. And Chiefs, are they going to get a plan before the 2 minutes? They will. Mahomes, quick throw, far side of the field, but there by Watson. And now we told you about Jones. We're watching him go. He had a lot of angry words for his teammates, trying to fire them up. 1-score game, though. 2-minute warning from Glendale.
I am weird right now. Oh, we'll go ahead. 2, 3. I'm just going right on the game. Come on. I'm in numb right now. Can't feel it.
He really is everywhere.
Yes, numb. It's all drill right now.
Really delicious.
I'm silent right now. So man. Yeah.
Scott, you know the rules. No shrinking and drinking, obviously. And do not give alcohol to the ants.
Insano.
Super Bowl 57 halftime show coming up.
Insano.
Oh, what a trio that
I
is.
know.
Commissioner Roger Goodell, Donna Kelsey, of course, Jason.
Come on,
Brothers
Chiefs,
playing
win the
this
game.
How great is it to see DeVon
I'd be
Hamlin
over
smiling, looking great after that
dramatic
cardiac
or
arrest he suffered
silent
in the Bills
right now.
game. I mean, kudos to all the incredible emergency workers, trainers,
I'm just swinging right now.
Lamar here in the game here today. So 156 to go in this first half. 21-14 Philadelphia. Kansas City all three timeouts. Here's Mahomes.
It's just the minutes will be. I'm super right now. We can't see it. You can hear it probably. Not quite,
Yeah,
but
it's actually a really good ball. That's the landmark. You're going to see Valdez Scantling. He starts inside. He's just got to get wider. The landmark of this ball is out more towards the boundary, towards the sideline. You saw when he turned around, he was closer to the numbers. And that's what caused him to have to kind of whirly bird and try to spin his body to correct himself.
Second and 10 penalty, and it looks like Orlando Brown moved.
when they're penny, like, Bears shooting crap.
Well, stay tuned for the Jeep halftime and the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 halftime show.
I think if you're Andy Reid right now, I think when they took possession here on this drive, they're thinking go down and score. I think right now you find yourself 2nd and 15. Philadelphia has all three timeouts. Something high percentage here to keep the clock moving.
Pressure on Mahomes. Mahomes keeps away. Looking downfield. Reddick chasing Mahomes across his body. Incomplete.
Damn,
Reddick
please.
had a brilliant year for the Eagles.
I'm
And he got the
sorry,
pressure there to force a third and long.
I'm still
The
swinging.
challenge with Patrick Mahomes is he's equally
I'm
dangerous.
cold
Fletcher
right now.
Cox, he's the one who wins early. He's equally
I'm on
dangerous in
hand.
the pocket as much as he is on the move. Hassan Reddick chasing him down there. Give credit to that secondary in the Eagles
Come on, fish way back.
playing that scramble drill.
I'm just swinging.
Third and 15, four-man rush. Mahomes in trouble. Mahomes now going to tuck it and run, and he is taken down. T.J. Edwards came to get him. And Mahomes is slow getting
Oh
up.
no,
Oh boy.
he's swinging right now.
Remember that high ankle sprain he suffered against
Probably
Jacksonville in the divisional.
inside his foot right now.
Well, this drive is nightmare
no.
material here for
It's not
Kansas
quite
City.
seeing it right now.
Biggest reason there is watching number 15, your MVP quarterback, limp off.
He
Take a
twists
look
his
here, it just
ankle.
kind of gets
He
taken down, wrapped up
didn't.
low from behind, and to make matters worse, now
Probably
you're giving the ball
seems
back to
over
Philadelphia at a
right
minute
now.
30, and they still have 2 timeouts.
Boy, oh boy, yeah, they used one there to stop the clock.
Oh no.
Mahomes has been so unbelievable playing through the high ankle, including in the same game, but we'll go to work again and try to make him feel all right. Here's Townsend to punt. Covey. Has some room. Out across the 30, 35. Covey out across the 40. A big return for Britton Covey, the
Damn.
rookie from Utah.
They got the ball now.
They work on the Mahomes. He's in pain. Plenty of time for
In
Jalen
pain?
Hurts. The concern for the MVP.
I'm in Quinn right now. I'm on 6.
Jack Harlow did it again.
Jeez.
By Harlow.
And Triangle Player of the Year goes to
I'm cool. Free a wage.
Well, Patrick Mahomes is obviously in pain and now looking at the tablets,
Yeah,
seeing some
he's
upcoming
feeling
plays.
it
But here's
now.
what happened on the tackle with T.J. Edwards. Look, he's playing on a high ankle sprain. Ankle sprains are bad enough. High ankle's so
High.
tough.
ankle squeeze, you know.
Meanwhile, the Eagles now with a big opportunity. 1:22 to go.
Inbound, get medal.
Hurts gets into Gainwell, gets a couple of blocks up across midfield and into Chiefs territory.
Probably
They
need
call those plays right there drive starters. They have those plays earmarked anytime you have a 2-minute drive.
medic.
Positive play, easy completion, allows us to get on the ball and
Pharmacy.
go no huddle.
Right now.
Hurts loaded up, going for Devontae Smith. He's got it. A big catch to Devontae Smith.
Yeah, they're going to go fast here, just in case. Let's take a look at when he controls it. Mike Pereira thinks it's close. That's got to come from up top, though. It's inside 2 minutes. That cannot be challenged by the coach. And
Yeah, this already
even though
sucks.
Philadelphia tried to beat the clock, they're going to take a look at that.
Damn it. What a bump.
Well, if it stands, it's a 35-yard game, and it's so interesting because it's similar situation what happened in the conference title game. Smith with an unbelievable one-handed catch. He hurried the team to the line, and before anyone could look at it, second angle, you know, it turned out it really should have been incomplete. Mike, when you look at this play, this is very similar to the one against the 49ers in some ways.
Really similar, but the fact is he's going to the ground.
On the catch, there's under review.
And what they're going to do, they're going to take a look at all the shots on this one, not like last week. But it's just the question of did he get both feet down? Because this time when he goes to the ground, you can see the ball hits the ground, but did he lose control? So that's the shots that they're going to look at to see if there is enough to overturn the ruling on the field of the catch.
On the field.
Well, I guess
I
first
know.
things first, the 2 feet are in, right?
So
He
good.
gets multiple steps in.
Yeah.
As you heard Mike
Sign it.
Pereira mention, it's all about when they determine the ball to be possessed.
Says.
I think it's going to be really close. You'll see some of the
Look at the
Chiefs
soccer.
players starting to walk back to the original line of scrimmage. Hard to tell if they know something, but this is a great shot right here.
Mike, what defines loss of control? I mean, the ball moved, which that can actually happen, though, correct?
Yeah, we always talk about you don't want to say the ball moves. It does the ball come out of your hand. And in this case, you go through the process, right? A, control, B, 2 feet, and then the element of time, which would be the third step that he had. And so, as again, I think I counted in their replay system, they had like 30 different cameras they could look at, and they're looking again just to see if they can determine there was loss of control. There might have been the best shot.
Control.
Yeah, Mike, just as a reminder to the viewers, this has to be clear to overturn it, right? This cannot have any sort of gray area. If they can't come up with a clear answer, this play will stand, correct?
That's absolutely correct. And interesting, as you said, how Kansas City's already walked backwards, but Philadelphia is now indicating that there's not enough to overturn it. They're saying, come on back, Kansas City.
Yeah, I think they jumped the gun a little bit. I think that was wishful thinking.
I like spicy Mike Pereira. You know, Mike gets in there and just throws a little spice in there. I mean, it's ultra close, but, you know, again, we were talking about the big deal is, in this case, ruling on the field with catch. I was showing you so many great angles of it. If this does stand, the Eagles can do whatever they want here. 2 timeouts left, 54 seconds to go in the half. And they've been aggressive the entire year, the entire half. Now the Chiefs defense is saying, no, hold on, we're going to go back the other way.
I guess they found the shot. They found the shot that showed that the ball was coming out. Again, you know, it's kind of unusual when it takes this long.
The receiver did not maintain control of the ball throughout the process of the catch. It is an incomplete pass. Will be third down. Since at the game clock for 55 seconds.
When it does take this long, to me, it's not clear and obvious. I get it. There was movement, but I'm just not sure there was enough to change it.
I don't think I've ever seen one team walk back and then walk back to where they thought it was catch and then walk all the way back to the original line of scrimmage before the play. Wow, that's a first.
That was a swing of emotions. Each sideline initially thinking each one was going to come up on the positive side.
Just cracking.
That was pretty good.
I mean, look, David
syndrome and that. He looked fine now. He's just Bobby. In the moment, Bobby. Hopes. I guess he's not bad. I guess it's the playoffs. It's the Super Bowl in the game. Yeah, they win the Super Bowl. He's like an unstoppable robot. Patrick Holmes. Right now. He's gonna be unstoppable. And he go in that prison. And Stanley.
There's two approaches. Sometimes you go low. That time, Chris Jones went high and he got taken for a ride.
37 seconds and counting. Hurts. Some pressure his way. Floats backward and throws it away.
Oh, he threw it away.
Well, Chris Jones was tired of getting mushed in the head, so he just decided to just jump over the line of scrimmage. And initially he stopped him, but for anyone who has watched Jalen Hurts all the way back in his college days, he's about as strong a quarterback as there is, and that is a big man hanging on his neck. Chris Jones is like, what more do I have to do?
Well, if you had any questions, you could go on the web and check out Jalen Hurts squatting. It's out there. He's pretty good at it. Look at this. Quarterback sneaks. That's unbelievable. 33 of 37.
Let's see.
28 seconds left in the half. Hurts. On the near side, Smith makes this catch. Tackled immediately by Bolton. Now you think the Eagles take a timeout. And they will. So they'll have one left and 22 seconds left. Well, these teams, pretty similar years. And in reality, they have been the best teams in the league all year. They've both earned the #1 seed. I mean, look how close it is. Both 16-3, points scored the same, all pro selections the same. Each have a Kelsey brother. I mean, you really can't find a difference between these two.
It's unbelievable.
Then
even to add another line, they got the MVP on one team, Kansas City, and the MVP runner-up. I mean, the similarities between these two teams. That's why they're #1 seeds and two best teams in the league.
Now Windy City.
Eagles have just owned the football. Look at that. Patrick Mahomes has been on the field for 8 minutes.
I'm just picking. Smiling.
Here's Hurts. Third down, A.J. Brown wide open. First down and goal. Cuts inside the 30. Gets a block and he's inside the 20. With 15 seconds to go in the half.
Damn, we might lose
The
this.
biggest thing there is he preserves their final timeout. Watch this route. You start him outside, you widen the corner, and then you snap it across his face on the slant. Jalen Watson, the young rookie, up playing press man against one of the best route runners in the NFL. And
I'm upsetting right now.
to get out of bounds, allow Philadelphia to keep that timeout in their pocket, which now allows them to throw the ball
They might get it.
anywhere on the
They might
field,
score a touchdown.
knowing they can still stop the clock.
Ooh. Queer. And Sacrifice.
And we'll see Jake Elliott try to extend the Philly lead. Oh, an eventful last couple minutes. Patrick Mahomes goes down, gets hurt, re-injuring that ankle. You hope that he's okay for the second half. The Eagles had a big play, 35-yard catch overturned to Devontae Smith. But they still get back in a field goal range here, trying to make
I
a
hope
7-point
Patrick
lead after the
Mahomes
break.
be
And something I think that's important going into halftime here.
Don't twist his ankle again.
NFL halftime, KB, is 13 minutes. You're in, you're out. Because this is the Super Bowl, we got Rihanna coming up. This is going to be a 29-minute halftime. It's a lot of time for Patrick Mahomes to be seated down. You wonder how he's going to feel coming out in the third quarter, getting back warmed up that ankle.
And Peppermint.
Jake Elliott up, and it is through. And the Eagles extend to a 10-point lead at the half. And Patrick Mahomes will tend to that ankle.
And 10 his ankle.
Get the ball first in the second half. So there it is. Eagles up 24-14. Stay tuned for the Jeep halftime. And the wait is over. Rihanna's back for the Apple Music Super Bowl 57 halftime show. It's all coming up.
drive so long, you